Martin Callanan, Conservative MEP for the North East of England. The European Commission have decided that the Liverpool cruise terminal public funding, is in line with state aid rules. What's your reaction?
I think it's a perverse judgment, and I'm disappointed for the cruise industry on Tyne side, which is what I'm trying to defend here. The fact is that Liverpool signed a legal agreement saying that they would not use this cruise terminal for turnaround cruises, and yet now they are. I mean, what is the point of seeking and making them sign these legal agreements if they just rip it up as soon as they find it's not convenient anymore? Also, the Commission found that it would not distort competition in the UK cruise market as a whole, which is probably true, but in the north of England, which is the segment that we're interested in, it will distort competition, there's no question about it. So they're using public money to compete with privately funded operations, and I still maintain that that's unfair.
I mean, the Commission say that the market share of the cruise market share that Liverpool will enjoy, it's going to have, I'm told, around 46 cruises this year, is very, very small. So it's not a threat to places like Tyneside.
Well, it probably is small in terms of the total UK cruise market, where the majority go from Southampton. But of course, in the context of the north of England, where there's very few competitors and relatively lower populations, then it is a significant share. And they are taking this business using, in my view, unfair public funding from other north of England operators such as Tyneside.
And how does the situation that Liverpool's enjoyed through this public funding differ from your own port in Tyne? How have they managed to build up a business and not receive public funding for doing so?
Because they have done it under normal commercial operations. They've raised their funding privately, and it's been financed using private money. My point about this is, first of all, that Liverpool signed a legal agreement to say that they wouldn't use this funding for turnaround cruises, and they've just ripped it up when it doesn't suit them. And secondly, they're using public funds to compete with private operations, and that, in my view, should be illegal under the state aid rules.
The Commission say that without public funding, this port in Liverpool, this facility in Liverpool would never have got off the ground. So they needed that public funding to get started. So in that way, is it in your view still a distortion of the playing field?
It is a distortion of the playing field, because other operations have managed to get off the ground without using public funding. So why is life so different in Liverpool? And I think the whole thing is extremely murky, very suspicious, and I'm disappointed at this ruling.
Your Conservative colleague in the Northwest, Jacqueline Foster, says that the EU should recognise flexibility, that they need to allow for changes that might occur from when you first bid for money to the realities of when you're up and running. Isn't that what the Commission's just recognised here?
Well, they clearly have recognised that a legal agreement has no force whatsoever and can be ripped up whenever it suits Liverpool, and I find that disappointing.
Just finally, is there anything you can now do? Is there anything that can be done to fight for Tyne's case, or is this now over?
Well, I'm sure we will be exploring any further legal avenues that are available, because I think this judgment is wrong. I think it's unfair. I think it unfairly disadvantages properly functioning and privately financed businesses in the North East, and we will continue every legal avenue to fight it.